Esmeralda Olamendi reporting with KSBR News. I'm joined once again by the multi-instrumentalist, talented musician, soul man, Mr. Ellis Hall.
Yes, here I am with Miss Esmeralda. Yes.
And we are in here for a special celebration.
Yes.
And that is for the Boys and Girls Club of Carson, November 10th.
Yes.
And the Kids Fest.
I'm so excited to be involved in this magical happenstance.
Now, where did your involvement with the Boys and Girls Club begin?
Well, over the years, I've done a lot of kid shows and things, including what they call clinics, and the Boys and Girls Club have been some of the things I've worked with. And just like I'm such a proponent for keeping music in the schools, to see the different Boys and Girls Clubs get involved with music and keep it, because the arts tend to suffer, especially with the budget cuts and stuff, and we can help to keep that alive so that the cuts don't take away. You need the creativity, you need the music, you need the sports, and I'm so thrilled to be involved in that.
And last time I remember we spoke about, you referenced Marvin Gaye with Saving the Babies.
Oh, yes, I did. Yes, Saving the Babies, absolutely. They are truly the future.
And one thing, which is their proposal they have, is their vision is no limitations.
Yes. Well, I always say, when I speak with different friends of mine who are, say, visually impaired or other, well, they call it impairment, but our friends and my friends and I, we like to call it differently abled. So learning that nothing stops us but us. We have the choice to keep going, and with a support system like the Boys and Girls Club, and of course sponsors like Shell Pipeline, keeping these things alive, keeping the thought process that there are no limitations unless you put them on yourself.
And how lucky you've given the opportunity to these future musicians and even leaders in our community to have a chance to be around you and learn from you.
Well, chakalaka, which means absolutely joy. Come on, let's bring the heat, sing with each other, play with each other. And there's a TV show in development of me going around the country singing and playing with kids and those who have never grown up like me, and singing and playing with each other, being musical. They call it the universal language. It really is.
And if there's something you can give these children when they leave out the door, what impression do you want to have on them?
I want them to, whatever they do it like they mean it. I say that to say this: every time I'm on the stage, performing, singing, playing, whatever, I do it like it's my last performance. It may not be, but I do it like that, because being serious about it, and when you're serious about it, you don't have to think about it, you just have fun. I want them to have fun with it, because you're going to have the tedium of practice. That practice, the old adage of practice makes perfect, that's the truth. But in the onset of the practicing, understand why you're practicing, to get to the goal of setting millions of hearts on fire with the desire to hear it again over and over.
And one thing that I loved about you in the beginning was you spoke about being inclusive within music.
Absolutely. There is no exclusion. It is inclusion, bringing everybody in like a giant hug.
So what is the style of music that we're going to be hearing November 10th at the Boys and Girls Club?
You're going to hear some soul!
Yes.
And soul expands even beyond the R&B. It expands to even a flavor of country. I remember one of the most profound things I heard of Ray Charles. He said, I love country for the stories. I love listening to music, the rock. But we're going to be coming from an R&B soul set, but it's going to be grooving hard, so don't hold it inside, anybody who's there, because you could hurt yourself.
One thing I noticed about these children in particular is their energy and their vibe.
Yes.
How in turn does that help you?
Oh, knowing their excitement, my job is to make them go even higher. Yeah! And I lovingly call it the love monster. The love monster comes out.
Now, are you working on any new music? I heard you're in the studio right now.
Absolutely. I just finished a tune, a loving tune called Desiree. I just completed the Olympic theme song. It's up for the Olympic for 2012 called Victorious. And we're working on a brand new record company or record deal. So we're very excited. We have a song in the new Dennis Quaid movie coming out very soon called Beneath the Darkness. And my title track is called Lovesick.
Sick. And you're actually on a plane now. We're going to get ready to go to New York.
Yep. And doing a big show for our troops on 11/11/11. How about that?
Now, will you be performing Freedom Still Reigns in America?
There's a possibility, but I know one thing I'm definitely doing is my friend Lee Greenwood wrote a tune called Proud to Be an American. And I'm going to be performing that with just the keyboard and my other friend Martin Geeky, fabulous director. Matter of fact, he's a director of Beneath the Darkness with Dennis Quaid. He's going to be playing a second keyboard, playing strings. So it's just going to be the two of us in a naked/unplugged performance.
Do you have the musical set ready for November 10th? Because I think I'm going to have to bring my dancing shoes.
Oh, yes, you're going to. It's going to open up. I don't have the complete set, but we're going to open up with a tune original called Welcome to the Function. And there's an old Stax tune that Sam and Dave did called Hold On, I'm Coming. We're going to groove with that. I did a tune with Kenny G that sold about 5 million. It's called What Does It Take? So those are 3 of the things that we're going to do.
Wonderful. And continuing with the Boys and Girls Club, what do you want to see in particular with their musical program?
I would like them to continue to be able to develop all styles. I understand that they're developing everything from rock to Broadway. That'd be a great thing. So I lovingly say, pigeonholes are for turkeys who try to put you in them. So let the expansion be. Let all music be enjoyed, from classical to jazz, to hip-hop. The kids are doing some hip-hop, And somebody asked me recently if I could do beatbox for a free-form rapper. And I said, all I have to do is... and they could just rap over it.
It's time to hear the music, I think.
All right.